one question I have for you, because you are very involved with the Paper Lantern Writers, which is historical fiction.
Yeah.
What do you think historical romance does that historical fiction doesn't? Like, what does it afford creatively? And vice versa, what does the bigger umbrella historical fiction afford that historical romance might not?
So the one of the reason why I'm so drawn to romance is because romance is the only genre in which women get to win everything.
Mm.
So when I write a heroine like Justine, you know that she is gonna win. She's gonna get the guy, she's gonna get her mountain, she's gonna get a happily ever after, she's getting what she wants. Whereas if you encounter that personality in a historical fiction book, she might be dead by the middle of the book because her recklessness or her lack of fear is not going to be received well. And it's an easy way to put conflict into the middle of your book by having her assaulted or disappeared or something like that. And then the rest
Mhm.
of the characters get to converge around and put their hands on their hips. And, you know, in a romance, you don't have to worry about getting attached to her because you know she gets to win. And that is why I'm drawn to historical romance. And that is what you get to have in historical romance that you don't get to have in other historical fiction. So I feel like in historical fiction, though, the thing that I sometimes wish that I could do in my historical romances is give the broader picture, to have more than just the couple, to be able to write a Ken Follett style tome where I get to encompass, 20 years and the full political religious landscape. And yes, I would love to be able to have the room for that. But that doesn't really work with the romance genre because romances have a pretty set word count. You need to keep that pace going. Although I do really appreciate, in terms of a writer, the the pacing that romance allows. I really, really like that. And each book, I do try to focus on different aspects of the pacing so that I draw
Mhm.
certain sections, but other sections are quite quick. And I like to play with that. So each book has a different feel.